Today I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why you shouldn't move to Austin, Texas. So, of course, everybody knows this first one. It gets hot. It's hot for about 6 months out of the year. And when I say hot, it might get above 100 for even just a month straight. So, if you don't like the heat, Austin's probably not the right place for you. Number 2, it's not cheap to live here anymore. And what I mean by that is there's general housing's not cheap. Obviously, food, we have a lot of great food here, but it's not cheap to eat out anymore. We have so many different places. We have so many amazing restaurants, but it's just not cheap. So if you want great food, Austin's got it. If you're on a budget, when you're eating out, Austin's probably not the place to be. Number 3, you need a car. So you're not going to do well in Austin without a car. They have a lot of plans to put in light rail, to expand bus systems, that kind of stuff. We've approved a big light rail project here in town, but it's not been built yet, and it might be a few years yet, maybe 10 years before it's built. So if you don't have a car, you don't like to use a car, Austin is definitely not the place to you. There's all sorts of cool stuff, and it's all really spread out, so you're going to need a car. Number 4, we have higher property taxes because we're in Texas. But a little known fact about Texas and property taxes is Texas doesn't charge any property tax. It's the local municipalities like the city of Austin, the county, so Travis County if you're in Austin, and the school districts. Because Austin is growing so quickly, they're spending a lot of money to keep up with the growth, so they're taxing us pretty heavily on our property taxes, and obviously that results in high property taxes because Texas doesn't have a state income tax, and we have really low corporate tax, so they got to get the money from somewhere. Number 5, there's a lot of people moving here. So if you wanted a slow-paced, relaxed atmosphere, yeah, it's slow-paced and relaxed to a lot of other big cities, but there's so many people moving here. It might be challenging to find housing in the area you want it. It might be challenging to get a seat at brunch. It's a busy place, and there's a lot of people moving here. There's a lot of cool events also that bring people to town, and there's just a lot of reasons that people love to travel to Austin at all times of the year. So don't expect anything to ever be quiet because there's always a lot going on here. Again, there's a lot of people moving here. There's over 100 people a day that come to Austin to call it home, and there's a bunch of visitors all the time. So if you're looking for quiet, Austin's probably not the place to be. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Email me at Jordan.Moorhead@kw.com if you have any questions or if you just need any other information.